says I'm recording, but can't see anything there. Has this started, the one up here? Yep. There we go.
All good?
Yep.
There you go.
Here I am. And so I can have, oh, there we go. Hey, Vicky. And Julie. How come it's on the bottom?
Because you got the page open on the other side.
Maybe.
Hit the big one, the square.
There we go. Oh. All
good?
Oh, okay. Now I've got, so a bit unorganised. Look at me. I thought I'd show my face today. How are you all? Just still getting organised, so there we go. That's the only problem, is I need to keep looking over here. Hi Tanya, hey Sandy.
It's very delayed.
I'm just catching up. Good, Sandy, how are you? So I've got my mug in the shot tonight, so I thought I would show my face for the people that don't know me. There is a little bit of a delay, I'm not sure, just bear with me for a second. Just trying something different to see how it goes. And I'm frozen. I think I'm frozen. Am I frozen there? No, it's just a bit of a delay. Anyway, hi Eleanor, how are you? Hi Di, how was your time away? Hey Kathy.
Yeah, it's too delayed. Look.
Hmm?
It's too delayed.
We'll see how we go. We can always... wonder why. Why would it be so delayed anyway? All right, just trying something new today, guys. Sorry if it's a little bit all over the place. Well, hello, Sue's face. Yes, this is me. It's as good as it gets. I'm just trying to make my videos a little bit more personable. So hopefully people that don't know me get to know me a little bit better. And I have no idea, absolutely no idea what I'm going to be doing tonight. It's been a few weeks, hasn't it, since I've done a live. So, and we were going to continue with this loaded envelope that we started. Hey Rhonda, how are you? HOA across South Australia sounds really good to me. Hey Cheryl, how are you? Oh, thanks Sandy. I'm glad you got to cuddle your grandbabies. That's always a good thing, isn't it? Everyone says hello, James. James has got his ear plugs in, so I don't think he can hear me talking to him. Oh, Veronica's there. I can see her. Well, someone said hello, Veronica. Hi, Veronica. I missed you popping in. So I hope you're all doing really well, guys. I've been a bit up and down lately with my health, but so everything's good, Tanya, your end there? Okay. Yeah, up in the corner. That's where I belong. So we're just trying something new out. So I'd love your feedback on it. If you like it, if you don't like it, it's all just a little bit of a trial run here at the moment. So I'm a little bit out of the creating, to be quite honest with you. I haven't really done a lot at all. I did manage to get a couple of design team projects done because they were commitments. And other than that, I really haven't done much at all. So I thought tonight what I would do, I'm going to start off with maybe a little bit of collage. And this is just a book that I've got that it's on France. That when I've got scraps left over from a project, I just glue my scraps and bits and pieces down. Fake it till you make it. Yeah, exactly. I yell James all the time and he still doesn't hear me. I'm sure it's just selective hearing. Yeah, I know, Cheryl. Did you you got out of it? You didn't get it, or? Oh, he's on the other end there. So here I am saying he can't hear us, and he's in the chat. All right, so this is a book that I just clear off my desk with bits and pieces of projects that I've been working on, and I just do it in this book. So I thought I might just start a new page and do a little bit of collage. We might do this one. And hopefully I will get in the swing of things. So it might be the quickest live in my history of lives anyway, because as I said, I have absolutely no inspiration, no motivation. Oh, that's good, Cheryl. I thought Hope had got it too. I mean, Brooke. Hope. I'm thinking of Sandy and Hope. Brooke, I mean, sorry. All right. Yeah, and you will get your cards, Cheryl. They're still sitting here. I said to Vicky today it would have been probably better if she had have posted them from Toowoomba, because you would have had them by now. So blame me. It's all my fault. Oh, good evening, James. It's come to that, has it? That we talk through from one corner of the room to the other through a chat. Yeah, Jim's a bit big to be a dash hound. Yeah, it's just not giving up, is it, Di, the rain? It's shocking. Absolutely shocking. So all right, let me just have a look and see. I've got bits and pieces left over from when we put this stuffed envelope, which isn't stuffed yet, and I've got some bits and pieces of scraps. So I just thought if I can try and use some of the papers that I was using. Oh, maybe I don't have any scrappy bits. Not one scrappy bit. So I don't know whether you saw that either. That was the sprigs that I put on there and put some dimensional magic on. They came up really lovely. And the other one that I started actually has made its way to Switzerland, and Monique has received it now. So I had to get that done. It'll be worth the wait, Cheryl, I'm sure. So guys, I hardly have any scraps out of that pocket. I've got a few bits and pieces here. Let's have a look. let me get myself sorted. I have to put the specs on so I can see what I'm doing. Hey Kerry, how are you? It's a tiny scrap. Might as well use it up. Vicky, you'll be proud of me. Yes, I will, Rhonda. Has it sold out again? I know, they've copied it. Yeah, it's frustrating, isn't it? They've copied most of her, plus everybody else's, most of her dyes, unfortunately. So yes, I will be getting it in. I didn't realise it was sold out yet because I've still got a few more orders to put together and package. So I will just most definitely get it in as soon as I can. If they're out of stock, I may have to just wait a little bit. Obviously, her product is very popular, so it's not always available, unfortunately. You gonna share your scraps with me, Vicky? Oh, you're so generous. You mightn't have enough though. There is absolutely nothing wrong with your work, Vicky. You do a beautiful job. Oh, okay, so what's been happening for everybody? I'm not very talkative tonight. It would be very generous of you, Vicky. You and I are the absolute extremes, aren't we? Like I try and use up my scraps straight away or throw out anything that I don't think that I will use. So I don't have a lot of scraps. So we're very, very opposites in that respect. So I'm not sure if you all saw my Facebook Live on my, what do you call that? My business channel, Facebook page, sorry. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Paper Inspirations. So I did do a Facebook Live. That's another change. I'm trying to make a few changes around here. And there I did it on some new products that I have in store. So if you haven't seen that, head on over and have a look or check out the website. I got some beautiful stamps in. There are quite a few that have sold out already. Okay, so this is a piece of paper that had the wreath on it. So you're probably all cringing, but I am going to cut this up because I didn't particularly like it anyway, and I'm going to use it in this collage. So I'm making myself some scraps here. And I'm not going to cut, I'll keep this bit here as a journaling card most probably, I think. So I'll keep that as a journaling card. And I'll use this one, I think. Might as well keep cutting while I'm cutting. And seem to have pretty much all the same colour, don't I? You'll get over it, Vicky. You'll get over it. Like I say,
scrap therapy.
I just don't get, I don't know, I just tend to not have that many scraps. And then, you know, like really tiny pieces, I just don't seem to keep. If I did, I would just have so much stuff. Well, I've got so much stuff already as it is. I just don't need to be keeping heaps of tiny little bits and pieces. Who's with me on that? I'm going to feed those dogs, Veronica. They look like they're starving. Look at this, Vic. Close your eyes. I need to get a bit of colour, different colour into this. And look at this one. It's all just basically the one colour on both sides. All right, let's see how we go with this. They act like they're starving. That's what Boom Boom's like. He can get fed and then straight away he's hanging around looking for food. Okay. All right. So I'm just using my art glitter glue because this is quite a heavy cardstock. If I just used a glue stick, it wouldn't stay down. So that's why I'm using my liquid glue, if anyone wanted to know why. Well, I was actually going to say something, Diane. Now let me have a look here. How do you know I threw it in the bin anyway? I can't find. Oh, this. See, Vicky'd probably keep this. She's going to hit me. Vic would probably keep those. Look at that. Wouldn't you, Vicky? Come on, tell the truth. Just trying not to overthink it. I really don't have much of a colorway to... I probably could add some coffee dye paper in, couldn't I? So I might grab some of that as well. I've got some here. Oh, I found 2 more scraps. I've got some coffee dye paper. Look, I found some scraps. That one's a bit distressed, so could be the rain, Tanya, maybe. I don't know. Just, I'm not sure. Mine's going all right, but I think I'm a little bit, I'm delayed. Well, I probably am delayed, but what I'm seeing on my screen here and what you're seeing is a little bit behind me, but I think it's not too bad. So from what I can see, I'm looking very blurry on the screen, but that's probably not a bad thing. Probably not a bad thing for you guys, for me to be a bit blurry. Wow, I thought I had a heap of coffee dye paper scraps. I'm just going to duck and get I do have coffee dye paper scraps, and I'm going to get that rather than cut into a full sheet of coffee dye paper. Yeah, distress, that's right. Exactly. Hey, Kathy, how you going? Yeah, you can see me. I don't know whether it's a good thing, you guys. I'll be back in 2 ticks. Am I very delayed?
I'm starting to get annoyed with it. I don't know how that...
Because you can hear me, but it's not that far behind.
You haven't even left yet.
Oh well.
It needs to be tuned. It might be for a video copy. You know where you're doing the light?
Oh, okay. Just
Yeah, you've left.
yeah. See, now I left and I've come back and I'm not there. It's so strange. So I just said
Bear with us.
I said to Jim when I was over getting these scraps, I said, "Is it too delayed?" And he said, "Look, you haven't even left yet." So now I've left. I just left as I sat back down again. So we'll deal with it tonight, and we might have to fine tune it. So, but it doesn't matter if I'm back or not. I'm still going to be. Aren't I going to be? Oh no, my camera up the top. Yeah, I'm still delayed. The camera up the top's still going to be delayed anyway. I don't know. Anyway, it's a bit of fun. We'll see what happens. As I said, if you guys find it too confusing or, I don't know, unbearable to be a part of, please let me know, because I'll just change it. Yeah, thank you. Oh dear.
So your normal camera that you always have is correct time.
No, it's not. Oh, yes, it is. Hang on. Yes, it is. It's just me. It's just me that's a bit slow.
Delayed, love.
Oh, well.
Oh, it's all synced here. That's from Messi. Messi Palette.
It's also, maybe it's just because you're on watching YouTube too.
So it's my fault,
it's your fault, James.
All right,
Yeah.
all right, I'm off.
See ya. See ya, Slim Jim.
See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.
Not Russell anymore.
Russell.
There we go. He's just putting the Russell in there just to be annoying. Will you stop it, please? Thank you.
Can't do anything.
Must be just me, hey? So I'm doing all right. And see, look, I love how you can see all my beautiful grey hair.
No, that's just dye.
That's just dye. Oh, gee, didn't do a very good job then, did I?
Well, you get it right one day.
I don't know. I struggle with doing these master boards, whatever they want to call them these days. Although I must admit I'm using a very limited palette here. Yeah, I'm the slow one. Thanks, Kath. Love you so much. Nature's highlights. I'd love to actually just go grey, but I'm just too impatient to just let it grow out. I know I can get it coloured, you know, try and get it coloured a little bit lighter. But that all means maintenance.
I can help you set grey.
That's why I'm grey.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of you. So you don't need to help me anymore. You've caused it already. I'll have to get to come and do mine, Veronica. You're ahead of me, Vicky. I just thought, as I said, I really haven't been creative. I've been doing a lot of work on the business side of things, but not so much the creative side. So I was hoping that this might get me a little bit motivated. A big gap there. I'll have to cover that up later. Yes, I have actually thought of that, shaving my head, but I don't know. I'm not sure that I'd be able to do that. Yeah, maybe I'll just become a hermit. That's a good idea, and just stay home and grow them out. Sounds like a plan, I reckon.
The only way we can test is by you going live, that's it.
Well, James, I am live.
Okay.
It is those new spotty fibres taking up my time. Lots to do, hey, Kerry? Oh, Vicky. Not 50, hey? That's funny. Oh, I think this piece of paper, this card is crooked. Oh, this is going to be a bit of a mess, but anyway. Who cares? Tanya, I had your hair coloured 4 years ago. You're good. I wouldn't even attempt to cut my own hair. I would only imagine what that would look like. It would be shocking. Oh, that's nice, Cheryl. You need to catch up. They're not in Toowoomba? You need to catch up at least every 6 weeks, don't you? Oh boy, that is so crooked. I think I must have a cut on my thumb because I've rubbed glue in there and it's stinging. Now what have I done with my cutter? It's here. It's hiding. So we have some lovely new fibres that are going to be, well, uploaded soon. We're just getting them all packaged and sorted, so keep an eye out for those. What else? Well, we've got something exciting happening in June. And there's a few of you, I think, that have guessed what that is, but that's all getting all put together presently as well. So I'm excited for that. We have a lot of new designers or new products, new brand names coming to the shop as well. So that is coming in the coming weeks as well. So we've got lots of things happening here. I'm looking at, currently looking at a membership system as well. So I've got a bit on my plate that I'm trying to organise at the moment. I don't know why that is so sore, stinging. Yeah, so keep tuned and see. Oh, she's in Brisbane, that's good. Oh, that's the thing, isn't it, with Bob? That's like my hair. No, it's not too bad today, but I'm trying to grow it out. But some days it looks like I've had a bowl on my head and it's just sort of been chopped. It's not too bad today. But yeah, hopefully it grows pretty quickly for you, Di. Look at that. Will we put that in there? Doesn't quite fit. I'll put it over here. Yeah, that's what it is, a membership thingy. That's what we'll call it, Veronica. Membership thingy. Just got to sort out all the finer details. I need my eldest boy to help me out with that because I want to try and do it all just so it's via the website. So there'll be lots of benefits for members as well. So it's a bit of planning that needs to be done. That's too much the same. Okay. Does anyone else struggle with masterboards? I don't know, I just find them really stressful. I don't know why. Well, thingy does definitely cover a lot of thingies, doesn't it? How is Phoebe going, Veronica? No, sometimes you just can't find that word, can you? Try to find the right word. I don't know whether my husband's still listening, but a coffee would be great, James. Please.
Hey?
I said, I don't know whether he's still listening, but a coffee would be great, thank you.
Oh, Kimo, you want to?
No.
Oh.
I'm busy.
So this relationship only works one way?
Yeah.
Duly noted.
Haven't you worked that out yet?
I'm a bit slow.
It must be a paper cut, Eleanor, because I can't really see. I can't see anything, but where the glue is, it's stinging it. I'm just being a bit of a sook, really. 23 weeks. Oh, how exciting, Veronica. That is so great, isn't it? I bet you she's beside herself. I bet you are as well, Grandma. Yeah, straight edges all the way here, Kathy. Yeah, definitely. Well, it's a bit like quilting though, Di, isn't it? It's a little bit like quilting. There's James ducking behind me. It's a form of insanity, I think, isn't it? Like the quilting and the masterboards that we do. It's sort of like you said, cutting up perfectly good pieces of paper or fabric and sewing them or gluing them all back together again to make something different. Oh, Faith Robin, how are you going? How are you feeling? It's good to see you here. And I just realised, I don't know. I'm not sure whether I'm behind. I'm so far behind on my screen here that I'm looking at, but you guys seem to think that it's going okay. The size of a bunch of grapes. It's just amazing, isn't it? It's just so amazing. So we should call these insanity boards, maybe. Should we rename them? Maybe we could rename them. Oh, that's good, Faith Robin. You keep resting up and get better. Yeah, true. I have been known to get a digital digital collage and then tear that up and cut it up as well. So I'm totally insane. Isn't it great how we just relate everything to like food? You're sacked. They can't see you. They can now. He's standing there pulling faces at me. Yeah. I think we're all a little bit insane, aren't we? Actually, I told a really big lie then. Isn't that funny? Because I was just saying I haven't done any creating at all, but I've been doing the journaling every day. I'm doing a journal with me video every day of May because I'm doing the Rachel Grigg journal prompts, and I'm doing like I can't just have a journal with a blank page, so I've been doing that and doing a little bit of trying to do collage on there. So I have been actually creative, and it's been really helpful, but not creative in the sense of making a journal or something like that I meant. But isn't it funny? I just completely, because it's now become like a habit of my everyday, it's not, I don't know why I don't class it as being creative when it is. That's funny. I thought of it that way. Get the paper out of the cutter. That's funny, Di, because I was, I've been saying to, so I've got 3 techies, right, in my family. So there's James, Maddie, and Josh, and I've been asking them for probably 6 months. Can they help me get it so that I can get my face in the shot, as well as me doing like a face down, so you can see what I'm working on. Thanks, babe. Say hello to everyone.
Hi, everyone.
And no one ever would. So I ended up the other day, I took some time out, and it took me quite a few hours, and I worked out how to do it myself. But that's what I made this video. I can't tell you what I said in it, but
Awesome.
well, I said how awesome I was, but yes, there were some other words in there, and I just told my boys that they too could be as awesome as me one day if they tried hard enough, and basically, and so they were impressed that I managed to work it out myself. But that's exactly what Josh said. You want to be careful that Jim's doesn't walk behind you in his underpants, he said. I said, no, probably my subscription count would go down really fast. So Joshy reckons, oh, it might go up too. I'm not sure about that. So, yes, he has to be careful. Probably in summer there'd be more chance of him walking around in his undies than winter. So... just, yeah, he'll have to be very careful. What he does.
Does that mean I can't wear dresses no more?
No, you can't wear your dresses and high heels. Find out what fruit or veg the baby is. That's cute. Oh, that's good, Sue. Yeah, I don't know. It was basically, well, my very private journal that I don't share on screen. It was August 2020, I think, was the last time I journaled in it, which is, I can't believe it, because I get so much, it relieves so much stress for me when I journal. So I really need to get back into doing that one as well. It's having my vanilla latte. It's about my 6th for today. I've been really good not having, I think I normally just have 2 in a day now, but it's just been one of those days where I've needed to have more. Thanks, Veronica. That's what I told the boys. I said, your mother's freaking awesome. Look what I did. So... Carrie and Faith Robin said hi.
Hi, back.
Oh, that's nice, Faith Robin, to have a cool bedroom. At least you'll be able to get some sleep and rest up, hey? When you're not well, that's what you need, is lots of rest and in comfort. Too much information. They're upset that you're not going to wear any more dresses, Jim.
I am too.
Oh, boy, oh, boy.
My laces.
Oh, that is really frightening, guys. Really frightening.
One time on band camp.
Okay. So what are you all up to for the weekend? Anything exciting? Katie and I have a, oh, now I've rubbed glue in my eye. I'm doing really well tonight. Katie and I've got a 21st to go to tomorrow night. Really, I mean, it'll be great once we get there, but just with all this rain, I've become a bit of a sook and just want to become a hermit. So, we've got that on tomorrow night, and we tried to go and get some clothes for Katie to wear tomorrow night something special. Oh boy, some of the clothes for the younger girls are shocking, aren't they? Like everything's cropped and fitted and revealing. I don't know, am I getting old? But it's just, I mean, I think you can look nice without having to show every single bit of your body. So needless to say, and I'm not sure whether I said this to you, Vicky, or not, we did get a couple of items. We spent hours, and by the time I got home I had absolutely enough. And now she's not wearing any of them. We've managed to work something out of a wardrobe, so we should have tried harder before we went shopping. It is so good, Faith Robin. This is my favorite drink, and I'm really trying to be good lately and trying to get healthy, and I've been cutting down on these, but like I said today, this is probably about my fifth or sixth one, I think, which is not good. Yeah, I think I'm going to become a hermit. I definitely think I'm going to. Yeah, the 40th, I was thinking of you today, actually, Kerry, with all the rain. A lot of the roads are cut off, so, and it's probably safer. So is Chris going, or no one's going? Pea and ham soup. Oh, I love pea and ham soup. Cheryl, I might come round before the party. No one else in my family here really likes pea and ham soup, unfortunately. Check out Vinnie's for clothes, Rhonda. So I did buy, I bought this cute little dress, top at the op shop. Where is it? For Katie, but it's too tight. So I got this gorgeous little top. It's got like a little peplum on it. I don't know whether you can see that. It's a really nice shade of pink. I'm very bad at this. It doesn't even really show up, but it's got, hang on a minute, that embroidered detail. Hang on, we'll come back here. All over it, which is really, really cute. But unfortunately it's too tight. So that is now going to become a journal cover. And I did manage to pick up her a really lovely, she's got a black leather jacket, which she absolutely loves and she wears to death. And it's really, excuse me, it's really a little bit too big for her, but she loves wearing it. So I found this really nice fitted brown leather jacket. I don't know, it's really nice, classy looking one and fits her really nicely. So I got that from the op shop the other day as well. And I wasn't there looking particularly for clothes, but just actually had a look, and she loves it. So she'll be wearing that with something, with, I bought her some new jeans the other day, and she's got a nice top. So that's what she's wearing. At least she'll be warm and covered up. Unlike some of the outfits that I could have gotten her, which I definitely wouldn't. I wouldn't let her out the door in them, to be quite honest. Yes, it's a shame it was too small, because she always looks really, with her blondie hair, she always looks really pretty, and, or she always looks pretty anyway, but pink is definitely a nice colour on her. But anyway, it was only $3, so, and as I said, it'll make a nice journal cover, or I can cut some of the embroidery pieces out and use them on cards, that sort of thing. Okay. Fiddling and diddling around here, aren't I? Going to do, might do cut that. What was I going to do now? That, wasn't I? Looks very, I don't know. See, this is where I hear Vicky yelling at me, just stick it down. Am I right, Vic? So Faith Robin, basically I'm just doing this masterboard because I have no mojo. I nearly actually cancelled the live again tonight because I have no mojo, but I wanted to catch up with you guys and let you know that I am still around, and so I just thought this might get some creative juices flowing. So what I'm going to do is I'll cut it into probably about 3 inches wide, 3 by, I don't even know how big this is. So 9. Anyway, I'm not sure. I'll measure when I've finished it. I'll measure it, and it'll be bases for tags and journaling cards, basically. Faith Robin, that's it. And then I'll just add like a floral element or tag, something. So it's just going to be the base, and it's just made with these papers here that I have covered this envelope, which is going to be stuffed with tags and bits and pieces. So I've got a pocket in there, pocket here, pocket here. I'll do something on here probably. This closes, and I think I'm going to put a little pocket here, and then we've got another pocket over here, and then a pocket in here. So it's mainly just for Happy Mail, and I think I just tore that. I did. I'll fix that up. So it's mainly just for Happy Mail. Just something, and it fits in a nice, I don't know the name of the size of the envelope to be, well, this is the size actually. So it'll fit nicely in that, and will be able to go as a large letter. So it's an affordable way to do some Happy Mail. So that's my plans. So I can hear you yelling at me saying that, Vicky. Dies at me too. There'd be a riot, you reckon, Di? Oh dear. I think I just, I don't know, just got out of the not the habit, but just, I don't know. I think it's just the weather too. It's just makes you just want to snuggle down and not do anything. It does with me anyway. I need some more of that green, and I don't think I have any. Look at these pretty ones that it's very similar. Oh, what the heck, it doesn't matter, does it? Doesn't matter. Yes, unfortunately though, Faith Robin, it's becoming a bit of a regular thing for me, which is I'm not sure why. Hopefully that changes soon. Yeah, exactly. So I normally try and cut mine so that they're tags, journaling cards, or mini tags when I cut my masterboards. I'm not sure why I'm bothering to cut all this off now. I could leave it, and actually I'll just leave it all in and cut it, trim it down when I go to cut the tags out, I think. See, like I'm stuck now. I don't know what to do. This is what I do. I just overthink everything. Just overthink it, and then I just don't get it done. Just need to snap out of it. I like my masterboards to have straight edges. I'm a bit like that, a bit OCD like that. Well, actually, it's funny you say that, Di, because I can invite someone to be on the camera with me. I just haven't worked that out yet. So that is something that I have had on my mind. So just stay tuned. It may happen if I can work out how to do it. If anyone knows how to do it using another program or whatever, let me know, because I'd be interested in knowing. Well, this is sort of like collaging. It's a masterboard, I think, is like a larger version. So collage, I would call, so this is my my journal that I'm doing every day in May, and I would call this a collage, but it's just this would be a collage and this would be a masterboard. Does that make sense? Am I right? I think everyone's version is different, but collage is just putting different various mediums, papers, that sort of thing down and building a picture. So so we're collaging a masterboard. So a masterboard is something that then you cut up and use as you wish. Oh, good morning, Loretta. How are you? Yeah, I think it'd be fun. I know that Vic, two of your friends do it, like a dual screen, but I think they use StreamYard. Is that correct? I don't know much about StreamYard. Whenever I have been on StreamYard with you, it's always really blurry. I don't know whether that's our connection here or what the story is there, but if anyone has any ideas, I'm open to taking them on board and researching them. So you can either let me know here or just shoot me an email or a message. That'd be great. I'd appreciate that. So it's Hangouts, but what is it? Is that what it's called? The software is called Hangouts? I don't know. That sounds really lovely, Faith Robin. I'm sure she'll love it. Yes, Kerry. So you cut up a masterboard to make tags, journaling cards, like Vicky said, belly bands, any sort of ephemera really to put in your journals. I mean, you could make this as a cover, a journal cover if you wanted to. There's just so much that you could do with them. And that's why I've got, boom, boom, stop it. So I had packed this to be sent back to the op shop. So this is one that I've done. This is one that I've finished, and I will cut that up for, I mean, it's a little bit pink, but I could have even cut this one up and used in here. And then I do the back side and I do it in neutrals, just so that if it leaves space for journaling, so it's not too patterned. So that's one that I've done. This is just like bits and pieces that I have left over on my desk. This is one that I've just, oh look, I haven't got a straight line there. You guys would be proud of me. And this is another one that I've finished. I just haven't chopped them up, but I have this book. And when I do a project, I try to clean up my desk and use my scraps and do this. So the back side is just going to be fairly neutral. So I haven't got any colours on here. Here's another one that I haven't finished yet, but when I get some colours that will match with that, I'll put that there. And that's a neutral side. Look, torn edges, guys. What is happening here? And this one I'm going to do neutral both sides. Same with that one. Still haven't finished that. Started a blue page. Neutrals again. And this one I've just... So, and it's just about adding to them, and I don't know, sometimes when I have got no inspiration, I just find if I start with a masterboard, it sort of can kick off that creativity a little bit. Not all the time. Maybe not tonight. I don't know. Hello, Vanessa. How you going? Die, you'll have to handle my wrath if you do that. Isn't it funny? You know, my mum, she's a lovely artist and she does beautiful work, but when she scrapbooks or with the journaling and everything, she's got to have everything on an angle. You know, like if everything at her home, her paintings, well, obviously they're all straight, but everything's straight and it's got a place and all that sort of thing. But I remember in the days when we used to do the 12-inch scrapbooking, I'd do like a page and I go, oh, what do you think? Do you think that looks good? And then she'd come and she'd go like that. Move the photo so that it was crooked, and then I'd move it back straight. Isn't that funny? I just like, I don't know, I just like those straight edges, straight up and down, you know. It's funny. So you StreamYard, Vanessa. Yeah, okay. Carrie, how are you, my dear? How have you been? Yeah, I haven't used StreamYard myself, but I have actually been on StreamYard before, and I've just found that it's really blurry, but I don't know, that might have just been that one instance. I'll have to talk to you, Vicky, about it. See what we can do. That dreaded insomnia, hey, Carrie? We need to start a club, I reckon. We need to have some sort of code that when we're all up and we can't sleep, we need to just send a message, a code or something to let everyone know that we're up and we could all get together and hang out. So this has got a gap here, but what I think I'll probably do is, actually I've got, I think, hang on a minute. Oh, look, here's some greeny stuff. So this was out of this pack. I might actually stick one of them down. How's that? I'm going to stick one of them down. That's good. Was it keep you out of his hair or something? Is that right, Tanya? Oh dear. So is StreamYard only available on Facebook, Vicky? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, we missed you, Carrie. Haven't seen you in ages, feels like. Smoke signals, you reckon, Kerry? Well, that's probably not a bad idea. I'm not putting a circle in the gap, Di. You're just messing with my head now. I'm going to put this rectangular stamp. Stop messing with me. See, look at that. That looks so much better than a circle. Yeah, that's what I thought. It'll just make it a little bit more personal. Oh, that's good. Because if that was Jim, it'd be great. Yeah, good. You've got Sue on. You're out of my hair. I just know that that's what he'd be saying. Washi tape. I'm wondering what you're trying to say there, Kathy. Well, washi tape. Well, goodness knows I've got enough that. Oh, well, good thinking, Kathy. Look, I've got in this range. I've got that range of. I'm holding it up now, and I'm still on screen down here. This washi tape that goes. Great idea. All right, so. Oh, I don't know why I couldn't work that out myself. Anyway. Nothing wrong with me. It's a little circle, so it's a program called Switcher that I'm using, so I can use any device in the house. I can, so that won't work with having other. Thinking now that won't work with getting other artists in to join me because they have to be on the same Wi-Fi. So that's probably not going to work. I'll have to get look into something else. I'll have a look into StreamYard and do a little bit of research on that and see what happens. Oh, thank you, Sue. Yeah, it's just it's so frustrating because I like to create, but just when it's just such a, I'm sure everybody's been in the same boat, when you just really, really have to force it to get anything done. It just becomes not fun. Okay, hang on a minute. Let me just finish these little bits here. I'm going to put that one there as well. Oh, thanks, Carrie. It's it needs redoing at the moment, but I'm trying to grow it as well. So I think I like my hair that little bit blonder. I'd like to go naturally grey, but I'm too impatient to put up with it. If I could stay at home and not go out anywhere, I'd do it. And we've got Maddie as our accompaniment again tonight. You can hear him in the background cackling away. Yes, you need 2 different cameras. So I've got my one that I use all the time up here, and my iPad in front of me that's filming me straight on, which is the little circle. And I'm using my iPad device as the switcher. That's what they call it, the switcher, so that if I want to change anything, I can do it on there. So like I can do this. Let me just show you. Don't get freaked out. Oh, well, that worked really well. Hang on a minute. I'm gone. And then I am... Yeah, well, that's not working, is it? I don't know why. Anyway, I don't know. I'm back again. I thought I had it worked all out the other night, but it's got different, like I can put different views up and all that sort of thing. I'm going again there now. No, I don't know why. It's not letting me do what I want to do, but I can have like the screen split in half and you'll see more of me and less of what I'm working on, but I don't want that. I want the focus to be basically on what I'm working on, really. So it's all just a little bit of trial and error at the moment. So let me just catch up with what everybody is talking about. Yeah, there's lots of people that have other people that pop in. So as I said, I just thought I'd give this a try. This is just a trial. I do actually have to purchase this. I don't think it's actually going to be the one that I'll use. So I've got a free trial for 2 weeks, but we'll see what happens. So Vanessa, when you say you stream, so you attach it to Facebook, Twitter and YouTube all at the same time? So if someone doesn't have Facebook, but they've got YouTube, they can see you. But if they aren't subscribed to YouTube, but are on Facebook, they can see the same stream. Is that what you're saying? Okay. I don't know. We did actually have it worked out the other day, but I can't. I'm just trying to have a look here. And you can see I haven't got my glasses on because I'm squinting. Because there's an option on this here too. We can do a live question and answer. But I mean, that's basically what we're doing in the chat anyway, isn't it? So I don't know what that is. Don't know what that's all about. I'm probably spinning you all out here. I had it working the other night. I just don't know why it won't work. Anyway, we'll leave it as it is. Yes, well, welcome Vanessa, and yes, I'll have a little bit more of a look into StreamYard and a couple of other options and see what we're up for. So I hope I'm not spitting you out by moving the circle in and out. It's got me. Oh, that was a bit scary. Okay, I need to stop playing around. What was I going to say? Forgotten what I was going to say now. Spinning you out, Di. Sorry about that. All right, I need to stop playing with what I'm supposed to be playing with. Yeah, I'll do a bit of research in the coming weeks, I think, and try and sort something out. So, because I know when I watch some YouTube videos and I can see the person behind the voice, it feels so much more personal that you can get to know the person and what have you. So that's what I'm trying to aim for. But it's not essential. If I can work it out, I will. If I can't, it doesn't matter. So I need more here. I did find this bit here that you guys are going to freak out that I'm going to cut for scraps, but that's okay. What I need, I might... Hi, Bob. Okay, great. Thanks, Vanessa. Thank you. Oh, what's wrong with the full front? I've got a top on. Don't worry, I scared myself when I did that. It's pretty frightening, I know that. Sorry, guys. That's what I thought when I was going to show my face. I'm like, oh, no. People probably don't want to see my face anyway. Oh, Veronica, we'll have to change you that. Ask Vicky about that. Ask Vicky if she cuts into 12-inch sheets of paper now. My personableness. Thank you, Carrie. Oh my goodness, what am I just really am making a huge, look how crooked that is, but I'm going to glue it anyway. Oops, because we can cover it up when it becomes a tag. Maddie having a good old time up there? Yeah, I know you were just messing with me, Di. You like to do that. It's all good. Don't worry, I scare myself too when I look in the mirror. So it's okay. We've got 16 thumbs up. We've got 34 watching. If you like what you see, give me a thumbs up. That'd be great, as it enables my channel to be seen more. I really appreciate it. I really do appreciate everyone's support all the time. And I really love catching up with you guys. So thank you for popping in. Not use the picture in picture. So what I've got showing here, Vanessa, is that what picture in picture is? So I might have to have a chat to you tomorrow, Vic. We might have to have a play around and see what we can come up with. I think you guys can only see your own thumbs. I don't know how that works either. I'm sure you're beautiful, Loretta. See, I don't know why I have to have this the exact same height either. Anyway, I need to stop questioning myself and explaining or trying to justify myself, don't I? Just need to do it. Get on with it and do it. Pull that this way a little bit. So just in the thumbs up on the like or dislike, Kath, if you haven't already done so. Put a little bit of green up here too. It's funny, Eleanor, isn't it? Maybe if you're refreshed, it doesn't really matter anyway. Thank you for looking out for me, though. Appreciate that. Hot water, maybe, Carrie, just run the lid under some hot water just to soften up the glue, or your heat gun possibly. No, that's no good, Loretta. It's frustrating, isn't it? Poor thing though, so many people have been sick, haven't they? I've got, oh boy, this side looks like a hot mess over here. Okay, so maybe we put some of this really wide washi tape. Let's have a look. I'm going to actually cut this off, and I am going to save it, guys. Yes, don't panic. It's got a big crinkle in it. So I'm just going to stick that over here for now. And cut this. I'm making this look way more awkward than it needs to be. And so I'm going to put that there, but I am going to add some glue because I don't think it's going to stick down and stay down. Probably, actually, glue stick probably would have been better for this, but I'm committed now. Yep, just like a jam jar. It's nice, isn't it, Faith Robin? It's the new 49er Market Avesta range. And that's what all this paper and that is as well. It comes in a pack like that. Well, that's pretty, isn't it? Okay. So I'm liking that. And I'm going to put some of the, actually I'm going to use some of this minus the crinkle. I don't know. What am I doing? Let's try and trim this down as straight as I can. And do it that way. It is here in Toowoomba, Carrie. It has been raining for, I think, 4 days straight. And then prior to that, another 4 days. We had sort of a day in between where it didn't really rain that much, and it's cold. So I've got like a jumper on. It's still a little bit warm if you're moving around doing stuff, but sitting here you need a cardigan or a jumper on. So are you guys starting to get hot? Yeah, stinking hot. I'm going to put some of this here. I would much Would much prefer the colder weather than the heat. Carrie, you're in Minnesota, I think, aren't you? Is that correct? It is rather dreary. It's just like, there's just not letting up with the rain. There's actually floods down in the Lockyer Valley, down the hill from us, and roads are cut everywhere. It's quite frightening actually, because they're forecasting rain still for the next week. Oh, I get really cranky in the heat. I easily get cranky at the best of times with menopause, but especially when it's hot, you don't want to come near me. I just don't tolerate it at all. Okay, so that is one side, and I'm not going to bore you with putting plain on the back here. So what I would do now, can I tear this without making a big hash of it? I'm going to cut it. Just cut through, so I didn't take it right to the crease anyway. So I'll pop that one aside with the rest of my book. So basically that's the masterboard. I mean, I could add some feature pieces on this, but I think what I want to do is cut it down and then add my feature pieces on the tags or the journaling cards, whatever I make out of it. So we've just got so much rain, Loretta, it's ridiculous. Oh, I would just be absolutely terrified in a tornado. It must be so scary, Carrie. Thanks, Kathy. So I'm just going to reach over here and grab my 12-inch cutter if I can. I'm just going to pop them to the side. I'm just going to trim this down. Just trim the top down. So pretty much got a straight edge there. Oh, look, I've missed a whole piece here. That's okay. I can fix that up when I cut it. So I'm just, what does this measure? 21. 7. So I'm going to cut, so 11. I'm going to cut 3 inches. Thanks, Vanessa. Oh, I'm sure they don't. See, I look at that. I mean, it's just the colours probably that make it look pretty. That's all good. I'm going to cut, I think. Let me have a look. So, no, maybe, oh, that's 2, not 3. So I'm going to cut these at 3. Oh, it's a few layers there, so it's struggling a little bit, but that's okay. So 3 inches I'm going to cut. And I'll get 3 3 lots of 3, and it should be around about a 2-inch strip left on the end, which could be a belly band, or I could make it into, actually let's make them into mini tags or something. So that is, so that's going to be the width of my tags. And I might do, so I think that's, so I could do them 4.5, but I don't think that's going to make them big enough. Let me just have a look. So 4.5. Oh, that's not too bad. Let's do, so 4.5. So the little squat tags, or you could even use them as journaling cards. So we might have those as journaling cards, and then these I might make this one. I'm going to cut at a little bit longer, and that one can just be a little journaling card, and this one I'm going to make a little bit longer as well. Journaling card tag, and I'm going to make this skinny tags, so I'm going to make this at 4.5. At least you were comfortable, I guess, Carrie. That's the main thing, hey? Yeah, you guys would really be looking for the sunshine after you'd have so much snow over there, wouldn't you? Where I live, we don't get snow. It's just a lot of rain. Westerly winds, cold westerly winds. I'll have that one go that way, I think. So this one I have missed a bit. That's okay. I'm going to put some washi tape or something. That one looks pretty good. I'll cut the tag top on that. That one looks pretty good. I've just got a few little edges here that aren't covered, so I'm just going to trim them off. These, I'm going to make them journaling cards and just make something. These are just going to be little squat tags. Okey-doke. No, I haven't had a problem with that, Vanessa, because this one, this Tim Holtz one, which I love, it's got a, it's a self sharpening cutter, so I love that. And this one is the same, it sharpens as well. So Crafter's Companion and the tonic, Tim Holtz tonic cutter, they're really good, really like them. So I just need to, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, sorry guys, now I need to sneeze. Just need to try and find, I have just thrown everything in here. Need to try and find my tag that has the tags all cut. There it is, up the side. There's my Sharpie. I was looking for that today. It's amazing what you find when you clean up. And my rubber, I was looking for that. I'll put that away where it's supposed to go. All right. Okay, sorry guys, I was just catching up with the chat there. So where's my taller tags? These ones, that's one that's missing something. I need to put something on that. I'm going to put some of this washi tape on there. Well, good on you. You can, you don't feel so bad about spending money on craft supplies. Then do you carry when you, you know, when you've sold something else or moved something else on? And that's what I find anyway. I mean, I don't know. We shouldn't probably feel bad anyway, because what keeps us happy, and there could be worse habits. Okay, so do this. We've got some furniture pieces to sell, which I'm keen to get. Like, they're too good just to donate. Same thing, like everyone just leaves it up to me to take the photos and upload them to Marketplace and that sort of thing. And so, needless to say, they're still sitting there. But the money would be good because they're pieces that aren't being used. I think I'm going to leave those as just as journaling cards to go up and down. So out of that masterboard, I got 4 journaling cards and 4 tags and next to no waste. So I think that's pretty good effort. Did you, Carrie? That's all right. It's like that, Loretta, isn't it? Before I got back into paper crafts, I sold so much stuff in a garage sale. All my beads, I had like this huge big stack of beads. It would have been about 20 of those bead containers, and I sold it as a set. And there was a whole heap of extra findings and all those bits and pieces. And I think I sold it for like $50, and it was chock-a-block full of beads. And I really, really regret doing that now, because now I'm having to try and rebuild my stash of beads. Anyway, the lady was absolutely stoked that bought them, obviously, as she would be at that price. So at least she got some enjoyment out of them. All right, so I am just going to back these with coffee dyed paper. So yeah, sorry guys, really not a very exciting live. It's just nice to catch up with you all. As I said, no mojo, so at least I'm sitting at my desk doing something, I guess. So I'm going to glue these down and then trim them down. It is a template made from an old credit card, so I just cut 2 different sizes. You could even cut more. I like these 2 sizes for tags, this for smaller tags, this for larger tags, and it's so easy. And I also use it as a paint scraper or a scraper when I'm using paints or different mediums. As you can see, it's pretty messy. It's got gold all over it and everything. So it's no longer a current card. But I just have that in my little box here, and I just find that that's so much easier to use. I know, it's funny how we do that, isn't it? But the thing is, and I'm at that position at the moment, is you have so much stuff because you keep it, because you think you might use it. And it sort of becomes a little bit overwhelming. And I really do think that that's part of my no mojo, is because I know I've got so much stuff and I just don't know what to use. And I was saying to Vicky this afternoon, I can't remember what it was, but the other day I was looking for something. I had an idea and I wanted to do something in particular. I don't know what it was, as I said. And I know that I've got it. I think it was some sort of stamp or something. But do you think I could find it? No, I couldn't, because I've got so much stuff and it's all in some part. Half of my workroom here is organized like this. Let me see if I can move you without making you too sick. No, I have to go this way. No, I have to go that way. Behind me you can see I've got this cabinet here, and it's pretty much all organized, and I've got all those 12-inch, hang on, I'll get out of the way a bit there. I've got all those 12-inch containers in there, and they're all labeled. I love that. So at least that is organized. But I just need to get the rest of my room in order. Oh, really, Di? Maybe we could do a swap of something. I don't have heat. I've got, you know, like a decent amount of beads, and I don't use them all the time, but I always tend to go for pink, because pink or teal, and I have more pink and teal than I know what to do with. I just want to try and get some different colors and that sort of thing. So oh, really? Well, you did all right. I'll keep an eye out. Are you going to share it on your YouTube channel, Carrie? Yes, I've still got your never-ending box here too. We'll have to, we'll need our own airline carrier by the time we get them all together and sent, won't we? That's what I've done recently. I had a lot of things that I just knew that I would never use, or I just didn't particularly love. So I actually donated them to Katie Goes to a Learning and Lifestyle Centre, and I know that they like to make cards and that sort of thing. So I gave them a big tub full of bits and pieces, and they absolutely loved it. And I don't know, you may have seen I did some sorting of some of my stickers from my scrapbooking days. I have so many sticker sheets, and half the stickers on them I won't ever use. So I went through and I put them all in a sticker book, the ones that I'm keeping, and then the rest I donated as well. So and it felt good to be able to give to someone or an association that will actually use it, rather than have it sitting in my drawers wasting away. Yeah, they're pretty colours, aren't they, Loretta? I'm not a real purple lover, although I do like some purples with green. Purple's not a colour that I would go to. I don't hate it, but it's just not a colour that I would probably normally go to. But as you can see, this is just me, speaks to me, these colours. I absolutely love them. See, I could probably sell a lot too, Carrie, but I just couldn't be, just with the business and that. I just don't have the time. It's you know, with using Marketplace as well, you get so many people that want it and then they don't turn up, and then, you know, you've knocked back people that want it, and it's just a nightmare. I just don't cope with that sort of stuff. Alrighty, so I just got 3 more to back that fit on there. Oh, that's perfect. Look at that. Red, black and white. Sounds nice. Oh, thanks, Carrie. You know me too well, don't you? You know me too well. All right. So trim that down in a minute. I don't have any other scraps here, so I'm just going to use this piece of coffee dot paper, and these will become journaling cards. So all this will be, this will all go inside this stuffed envelope once they're all done. I know, right? I've sort of, that's what I always find, just doing a little bit of collaging tends to sort of get things flowing, and once you start gluing down bits and pieces, they come together pretty quickly, don't they? So I might even try and decorate 1 or 2 before I go. I don't know how long. We've been going for 2 hours. Are you sick of me yet? Might just fiddle for a little bit longer. That's always good when they show up. It's just a nightmare when they don't bother and you're hanging around waiting for them. So all these bits, Carrie, will go in. So weeks ago, I've had a few weeks off doing the lives. Weeks ago, we started making this stuffed envelope. So I've got big pocket there, pocket here, and pocket there, little pockets here. I think I'll probably put a pocket here. And then on the back, I've got another pocket here, and then this opens up into another big pocket. So these will be stuffed in here. So they'll all sort of go together, and I'll add some extra bits and pieces as well. So I think I'm going to add, because I don't know whether you can see, I did put a bit of shimmer on that paper. It's probably not really showing up on camera. So I'm probably going to put a little bit of shimmer or something with some modeling paste on here as well. So I'll just, sorry, something freaked me out there. There's my glue just decided in my container to tip over on its own. That's really weird. Yeah, so I'll probably add a little bit of modeling paste or something. Not 100% sure yet. And this I just did with some glossy accents and stuck that on. So that's what all these bits and pieces will be for. And I'm just going to send it as Happy Mail. I'm not sure who to yet, but someone. Or I don't know. Yeah, probably Happy Mail. Oh, thanks, guys. You're so lovely. Yeah, sometimes it's just good to stick a bit of paper down, isn't it? And not think about it. But then Di and Vicky will tell you differently, that I think too hard about it. And I know I do. I'm my own worst enemy. It is a fun doohickey, isn't it? We've had thingies and doohickeys here tonight. I'm just calling it a stuffed envelope because it started out like this. Oops, everything's going to go flying here in a minute. Oops, hang on a minute. So this is the envelope that it started out as, Carrie. And then on this one I've folded it up this way, but you can fold it anyway. I did make another one, or start making another one on the original live that we did this, but I've sent it off to a friend in Switzerland. So she's just received it yesterday, so that was nice. I'm going to sew around these as well. I will shop them one day, Veronica, and they'll fall off their chairs. Okay, thanks for popping in, Loretta. It was really nice to catch up with you. You have a good weekend too. You can come and say hello. Here's Katie. Say hello. Oh, hang on. I've got to... Yeah, no, this way. I'm confused. It's in river. No, look here. You can see yourself now. There, look. Say hi.
Hi.
Move your head in closer to mine a bit. Move your head in closer to mine. Darling, closer to mine. There you go. Say hi.
Hi.
You're going to bed?
Yes.
All right. Night-night. Love you.
Love too.
See you in the morning.
Yep.
Sleep in.
Come on.
Okay, you've got a party tomorrow night, so you need your dancing shoes on tomorrow night and lots of energy, so you need to sleep in in the morning.
Yep.
All right, night-night. Night, Katie.
No more.
She's all excited about her friend's birthday party, so I told her to sleep in, but she'll probably be up, have her clothes out on the bed ready for tomorrow night by 5 a.m. in the morning, knowing Katie. I know she will enjoy her party. Vicky. Oh, you're so cute. She can't see you. That's the same as Mum when she first came into the first live. She's yelling at me and I wouldn't answer her. She couldn't figure out why. Oh, Vic, you need some sleep, I think. Oh. Sniffing too much glue. Oh dear. I'm looking forward, that sounds really terrible. I'm looking forward to going, but I would much rather, on this really rainy, cold weather, I would much rather be staying inside. Well, I just cut that so crooked. Anyway, once I get there, I'm sure we will be fine. Well, I'm sure I will be fine. Yeah, exactly. Night, Sandy. Take care. Oh, I think I just cut that crooked again too. Anyway, it's staying as it is now. And I won't sew around these tonight because my sewing machine is on the floor at my feet at the moment. We won't tell anyone though, Di, will we? As long as she's not doing it in public. It's probably all the scraps sending you insane, Vicky, truth be told. What are you crocheting, Carrie? So I normally only crochet when it's cold, but I'm not sure that I will this winter. Never say never anyway. Probably more likely to pick up my stitching, I think. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. I'm just going to pop a few things out and try them on here. Oh, that sounds gorgeous, Carrie. Look at these. Aren't these just beautiful? So nice. Okie doke. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? So, I don't like how flat that is. Can't even get into this. I've got so much build-up of glue on my fingers. Scissors. Oh, gee, I couldn't crochet in the car, Rhonda. That would make me feel sick. And I can't knit to save myself, Veronica. Isn't that funny? I'm not great at crocheting either, but I can certainly make something. Nothing too difficult, though. Thinking you might need to throw some bits out. I can't get caught up. What sort of bits, Vicky? Okay, so these aren't coming off. Oh, there we go. What do you mean, Vic? You can't get caught up with what? There we go. That just makes it a little bit more interesting, doesn't it? A little bit of something there now, something happening. And I don't know, quite like that on there. Look at me go, guys. I am just going to stick it down. Trim that off. Just going to stick this down. I'll come and help you throw some out, Vicky. How's that? Will that make it easier for you? My mum's a very patient lady, Veronica, and she tried to teach me to knit, and she just basically threw her hands in the air and just said, I'm done. Speaking of I'm done, I'm going to show you something that I bought the other day. Hang on a sec. This is my new sign. I love it. I just saw that and I went, I have to get that. Oh, thanks, Di. Unprocrastinating. There you go. That's a new English word. It's pretty. I think we need a butterfly or something on there. What do you reckon? Is there one in here? Oh, look at that. Perfect. Hey, there's an idea. Carrie's got a good idea there. You don't trust me anymore, hey? Oh dear. I tried to help Vicky. Well, I didn't try to help Vicky. I thought I was trying to help Vicky. And she had an empty spool of thread just sitting in, I think it was amongst your scraps, wasn't it, Vicky? And I went to throw it in the bin. Well, I'll tell you what. I just about got eaten. Well, I'm not saying I'll throw them out. I'll help you package them up to sell. And then you don't have to think about which ones to get rid of. I'll do it for you. Tanya, but it was just a plastic one. It wasn't like an old vintage one or anything. Oh dear. I don't know. I tried. So there we go. That's quite cute. That's a tag, and then I'll stitch around it. I'm quite happy with that. The butterfly's not glued down. I probably should have stitched around it first. Anyway, I can lift his wings up. So just need to hold that for a second while that dries. But this was just I mean, what are you going to use them all for?
Are you doing counselling over there?
Hey? Counselling? No, I think I'm getting voted off the island here. If they were old wooden vintage spools, most definitely I would be keeping them, but oh my goodness. Well, Vicky, don't ask Carrie for help because I don't think that's going to work. Oh dear. I'm just staying out of it now. We have one tag. Woohoo. Okay. Let's do another one. What can we do this time? So So I do like this, and I'm going to put some of that over the bits that have that are quite bare. This makes a difference, doesn't it? I'll do a little bit down here, and then I'll try and find something to go in there. Thanks, Rhonda. Thanks, Carrie. Plastic spools in the bin. See, I've got one vote for me. Thanks, Cheryl. Nice old wooden ones, most definitely to be kept. But yeah, so how many little kids have you got, Vic? I'll have to keep an eye out for that, Carrie. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, guys. Oops, that's stuck there now. That's where that's staying. On your bed. Oh my God, I hope you don't have any more kids, Vicky. Good morning, Kelly. How are you? I'll personally come down there and sort you out. Oh, that's so funny. It's pretty scary, actually. What have I got here? Just trying to see. Yeah, I think I'm probably, oh, this is a bit dark, a bit like Veronica. I'll probably throw out possibly more than what you guys do. But honestly, if it's just going to be taking up room and causing stress, can't see the sense in keeping it. So it's either donated or thrown out if it can't be donated. That's my way of thinking anyway. Oh, this is all caught up. Might actually do pink there, and then these leaves, I think. What's that say? Smile. Just broke a leaf off that one. I'm just going to stick this down. But you're getting better, Vicky. You give yourself time. Just need me to come down a few more times and use some of your stuff. We all have our things that we like to use over and above some of our new stuff, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. If it brings you joy and you enjoy doing it, that is okay. We just like making fun of you. Yeah, it still is, Vicky. Not as heavy as what it has been, but it is most definitely still raining. I'm going to lift this little leaf up here so it can sit over the lace now. And I'll stick that back down in a minute. Right, we'll cut it about here. I think you've just been told, Kelly. I don't know how you function, Carrie, and like, although having said that, I mean, I probably get, if on a good night, a block of 3 hours is a good night for me with no waking up or anything. I know, exactly. That's so funny. It was like role reversal, wasn't it? You were cutting into 12-inch papers with gay abandon, and here I am sitting playing with your scraps. So that's not a bad idea that Carrie said, actually. You should do up some packs of scraps. I mean, because your scraps were different to my scraps. Not that I have as many as you, but they were different to the ones that I have here. That's something to think about. Yeah, you wouldn't have room to store, and that's the thing. That's probably a good thing, Di, is that, you know, if you only, and that's my problem. I've got this huge workspace, and the more room you have, the more you add to it, don't you? Yeah, it probably is a peachy colour, I think. Carrie, yeah, that sort of gives you a bit more of an indication. I would probably even say it's a vintage pink. That's what I would call a vintage pink. Yeah, it's not fun when we get to this age, is it? So I'm going to add just another layer and just add a little bit of cheesecloth. Actually, I think I've got some... let me just have a think where that would be. I've actually got some greeny colour here. I'm just going to use some of that, I think. It's not the exact green, but it's something a little bit different than coffee dyed. Old pink, yeah. Vintage pink. Thanks, Veronica. Oh, it's so easy when you've got bits and pieces that all go together anyway, isn't it? Makes life like so much easier. Takes the guesswork out of it. Okay. They were already filed where they were supposed to be filed. Hey, Di. Yeah, it's a sagey green, that's right. Oh, dear. Should wait until that dries to pull that apart, but I'm not known for my patience. You can't even really see that too much, but just adds another little bit of texture there, another layer, and I'll sew around it as well. So I think they look quite cute. They'll look nice in this somewhere in here. That's right, I've got 2 pockets in here at the back. So, and I'll put some fibres and that sort of thing in the tops. Just sort of have that poking out like that. I think they'll look nice once they're sewn and tucked away in there. So I'm going to have some little bits and pieces. So it's probably a little bit big. But anyway, it's coming together, and I might even fiddle around with this before next week. And if I get more done, I will share it with you then. So I don't know, anyway, I've made something for not knowing what I was going to be doing and having no inspiration. I haven't done too badly, really, when you think about it. So these will probably be too, I need something fairly thin, I think, to go in this one. What I've done here. Just open that up a little bit. So that one probably could even go in there when it's sewn and a bit of fibre sticking out of it. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with those. I think those, I love that colourway though. It's just absolutely stunning, isn't it? All right, okay. So let me just see what I missed out on. Yeah, all right. So I think I'm going to call it quits for tonight, guys. Thanks for joining. I don't know. What do you guys think about my face? Not like personally about my face, but my face being on the screen. I don't need your opinion about my face. Do you feel like it's like we're interacting more? I don't know. I just need, if you can give me a little bit of feedback, that'd be really great. I've really enjoyed tonight. It's been great to catch up with you all. And well, what has it been? Has it been 3 weeks? I think it's been 3 weeks since we've done a live. That's a bit scary, isn't it? All right, so we'll be back next Friday night at 7 p.m. Vanessa, it's the Avesta range from 49 and Market. I'll just show you. This is the rub-on. So 49 and Market and Avesta is the range. So that's what I'm using here. And then I've just coffee dyed an envelope here and sprayed a bit of rose gold shimmer on there. Yes, you better go and get your 4 hours sleep, Carrie. Thanks for popping in. It's been great to catch up. My face is lovely. Thank you very much. Yeah. I know, Di, I'm really sorry about that. Really sorry that you've had to talk to your hubby about the football. All right, so everyone take care. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It's been really fun. I've really missed you all. It's great just to catch up, have a chat, and have a good laugh. So all take care. Thank you so much, Vicky and Veronica, again, for always supporting me and helping me out. I couldn't do it without you guys. Stay safe for all of you that are in the rain. Make sure you stay safe. Keep warm. And the ladies in America, keep cool. All right, guys. Night, Kath. Well, I'll see your face in real life soon, hey? All right, guys. Take care. And actually, this is really easy. I always get my finger in the way when I'm turning it off, which I'm going to anyway a little bit here. But when I'm turning it off normally, I get my big fingers in the way. So, all right, guys.